Before I say anything else, I want to just honor this gentleman right here. Chris took on running maps here at PVPA this Paideia session. Matthew and Rahul were unavailable this year, and he did an incredible job, along with, we have Alana Morris over here, who was a student and is now teaching, and Jeff Lynch, who's also an alum, and so the four of us sort of ran the program this year. And you'll hear the results. And really, I'm really proud to have been able to work with the three of them. It's just been great. So, quick history. 13 years ago, we thought, you know what, let's put some poetry together. At the time, it was PS 101 in Harlem. It was an elementary school, the worst performing school in New York City. And so we thought, well, let's try to teach elementary school kids college level poetry, which we did. And then we combined that with here at PVPA, which has been the home of maps for all 13 years. And we would write songs to those poems. So we've been going through this program 13 years, back and forth. We would do shows here, we do shows in New York. It was actually 3 years ago we were here. We were the first show that happened in this new theater at the time. So it was great then, it's great now. Give a lot of love to the Urban Assembly for Green Careers and Innovations, the film of plus kids who have come out of New York City. And let's get the show on and have some fun. Yeah, good point. And of course, how could I possibly not thank Felix Rivera? You can come up, come on up. And Davina Thrower. So Felix is a UAGC, and Davina is an IDP. Come on up here. What is wrong with me? Anyway, so for the last 6 years, this has been the school that we've been partnering with. And so I was totally remiss, but it's a good thing Matthew's here. You know, he actually could slam me in the head. But anyway, they have been running the side of the program that's been happening in New York. Great partnership. And Felix, this year, it's for the first time now, MAPS is actually within the curriculum at UAGC. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have an enrichment program at UAGC. So students actually can leave school like at 2:30 on Thursdays, but a lot of them stay behind to take engage in special interest projects. We have teachers that are basically teaching things that they're generally interested in. We have yoga classes, we have drama classes, and we also have maps. We've integrated maps into the enrichment program. This year, we also decided to develop their poems, not just in the after-school programming, but also in our own writing classes. So that's where a lot of things really came together.
And do you want to add anything to this? Because you do a little different, what you do is a little different than what Felix does.
So, hi, my name is Davina Thrower. I'm a licensed school social worker, and what I've done over the past couple of years is utilize the writing portion as a therapeutic aspect for a lot of my students. So I'm very involved in art therapy, and this is just another medium to link these two artistic worlds together and basically help people in general.
Here, here. Awesome. Great partner.
My name is Cameron. I go to UAGC, and this is actually my first poem as I wrote in sculpture. Building is construction, education, measurements, methods, safety, teamwork, dangerous, communication, creativity, structure. But building isn't just about what you see, great heights, giants, wide as the horizon, but what you feel between someone or something as the forces of gravity pull you. Building is foundations, building is trust, building is disclosure, building is bonds, building is compromise, building is romance, building is marriage, building is differences. Building is stability. Building is love. And that's my poem.
Do you know what you are doing, sitting here, hearing me, waiting for me to finish talking so you can go home and go to sleep, just to wake up, take that shower, brush your teeth, leave your house, to go to work, to go to school? Do you know what you are doing, sitting here, hearing me? Do you want me to finish talking? Do you want to go home so you can get that rest? Do you want to wake up tomorrow and take that shower and brush your teeth, leave your house, to go to work, to go to school? Do you want to live like this? Because they say you were free to choose. Were you? Thank you.
Get those lights off!
Take two.
I'll be reading my poem, Hunger versus an Apple. One apple could never satisfy this pit. It would be a single penny in an empty bank vault, a single fruit in an empty stomach. Yet, I eat the whole thing, core and all, because a penny is better than none. And after the last bite, its seeds begin to fall in my rabbit hole of a stomach, as a penny would fall from the Empire State. The seeds touch the bottom and bury themselves within the soil that greets it. I will drink water, and to my surprise,
There, the seeds grow into an immaculate tree, its roots anchoring my gut and branches growing fruits whose color mimics the blood that runs through me. And now it. So with the full stomach at harvest, I have conquered this hunger that is now moribund and leaving this ill body. Thank you.
Who wrote this poem. It is called Sexuality is Not a Definition.
Okay, Queen.
Thank you. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Your sexuality doesn't define who you are. The way you dress doesn't define who you are. And the way you talk does not define who you are. It shouldn't define you as a person. Don't ever let anybody make you feel less of a person because you're different. Or you don't like what society wants you to like. God made you the amazing person that you are for a reason. You're beautiful, you're unique, you are a star. You can be anything you ever dreamed of. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself.
way you view yourself. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Your sexuality doesn't define who you are. The way you dress doesn't define who you are. The way you talk doesn't define who you are. Don't let anybody make you feel different. Just define you as a person. You don't like what society likes. God did you made for a reason. You are beautiful. You are unique. You are a star. You can be anything you dream of. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up your life. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself. Don't let society mess up the way you view yourself.
You know, the funny thing about perspective is you get to choose which one. So where you saw a dying rose, I saw sincerity. You were deoxygenated, decrepit, and lifeless. But just like a rose, you were zoetic, flourishing, and alert. Your presence filled my heart with exhilaration, only for time to tell with neglect and sorrow, something that was so joyous turned out to be something so dull. Your perspective was different. You were a hurricane, and when I told you I'd stick through the storm, I knew your winds would push and destroy everything in its path. Sorry. Though I'll stay behind to pick up the ruins of your sorrows. I can't put you back together if pieces are still missing, so I'll deteriorate the rubbles of my hope to make you whole again. Finding beauty in darkness only meant one thing. I would get lost in it. The darkness would devour me and consume my energy and ravage my heart to fill your void. You tried to spare me sanity, but you was like a bad habit, and I was addicted. You were my hero and my heroine. I found the thrill in something that was killing me, and I did it purposely. You made me feel everything, and I was just overdosing on my emotions. I started going through withdrawals, even though I knew with every dose I came closer to unrequited love. And it was tragic. Inference was knocking on my brain, but denial was shouting at my heart because you had the key to my love, but you was nowhere to be found. It was my perspective on you that doomed me. I saw the ocean in your tears, the pain in your rage, and a home in your arms. You caused a hurricane in my heart, but I'm still trying to plant roses in your garden and tell myself never again.
Your presence fills my heart with exhilaration. Sorrow, something so joyous turns so dull. You know the funny thing about perspective oceanated to cryptic and lifeless. As time rose, I saw sincerity in you. You was poetic, flourishing and alluring, but you were nowhere to be found. Unrequited love that had me was addicted to. Unrequited love that had me was addicted to. I saw the ocean in your tears, the pain in your rage, a home in your arms. I can't put you back together, pieces are still missing, so I'll swallow the rubbles of my hope to make you whole again. Unrequited love, finding beauty in the darkness only meant one thing. I would get lost in it and I would try you again. Unrequited love, I found a thrill in something that was killing me. I did it purposely and you made me feel everything was overdosing on emotions. Started going through withdrawals, even though I knew with every dose I came closer to when I'm unrequited. Unrequited love stole myself
in the hospital fighting for a life I never wanted to live in the first place. I will end up in a bed surrounded by my loved ones, them crying for me to wake up. And I can hear them perfectly clear, but for once I can ignore it without getting yelled at. Give me the wheel, I won't crash it. Because it's been weeks since I relapsed, and I was finally feeling proud. Because it's been more than 24 hours since I've been suicidal, which led to withdrawal. I was so used to feeling numb and high off of nothing but thoughts, that when I started to feel, like really feel, I felt weird but happy. Someone take the wheel and drive me to happiness. I guess I always needed someone to make me feel beautiful and happy. I guess I'll always let someone else steer my life in whatever direction they felt was the fastest way to my destination, death. Don't give me the wheel, I will. Give me the wheel, I won't. Someone, anyone, take the wheel. Give me the wheel so I can crash it. But don't be mad, you knew from the start this was gonna happen.
what I thought was a smile. You gave me while talking about the destruction. Your heart. Give me the problems that they hid from their umbrellas because they usually come in black, but mine came in yellow. Who hides from the rain when you're out and we look like rainbows? Our ends will never meet, but if not, we wouldn't be complete without each other. The future wouldn't sound without you because our shines will look up to you and you'll look back at me with the jar of drops that God is where we are. Without your gray skies, I wouldn't have a perfect storm. For your raindrops that stick to my skin glisten when you're yellow and bright, so excruciatingly hot. I can't look too long. My heart scorches if you get too close. But sunshine for you, I'd burn in hell if it meant I feel you against my skin. Just as hot, and sweaty, and sticky. You have waterfalls that are too deep for people to swim. But if I choose my death, it'd be to drown in the waters.
Okay, it's me again. Okay, so this one is called. This one is called Baby. Okay. Baby, slut shaming me isn't love. You told me you loved me. You told me we were meant to be. And saying you walked through it with Amber Rose as your queen doesn't make you the king of me. You say you love and support me, but behind closed doors, I'm a thought, I'm a whore. You beat me and tell me you're sorry, but baby, I didn't go to the party. I was doing this for you. I was gone for a minute. He was never up in it. And how you painted your happiness with the blood from my wrist, calling it art, is the same way I would paint over my black eye and bruised neck to fake my happiness. You were my first body. Well, my first unwanted, forced body to be exact. So I felt like you owned me. You hitting me, using me, and verbally abusing me was how I learned how to love. To be harsh, keep your guard up, and now my hope in love is destroyed. I believe that our love could hold up the world. Our love can pretend to be a hand rising up my chest. Our love can pretend to be lips kissing on my neck, whispering in my ear, you little slut, get down on your knees and beg. Bend over and whine. Aren't you used to this? We've been doing this for a lifetime.
Slut shaming me isn't love. You told me you love me. You told me we were meant to be, and saying you walked through it with Amber Rose as your queen don't make you the king of me. You say you love and support me. Behind closed doors, I'm a thought, I'm a whore. You beat me and tell me you're sorry. But baby, to the party, I was doing this for you. But baby, on for a minute, and he was never meant. And how you painted your happiness with the blood from my wrinkles. It's the same way I painted over my black eye, bruised neck to fake my happiness. You were my first body. Well, my first unwanted fool's body to be exact, so I felt like you owned me. You hit me, using me, and probably abusing me was how I learned to love. But baby, come to the party. I was doing this for you. But baby, I was gone for a minute, and he was never a minute. To be harsh, keep your guard up, and now my hope in love is destroyed. I believe that love could hold the world up. Love can pretend to be handwriting up my dress. Love can pretend to be lips kissing on my neck. But baby, to the party, I was doing this for you. But baby, I was gone for a minute, and he
but get down on your knees and beg. And over and why aren't you used to this? You've been doing this for a lifetime. Yeah, you've been doing this for a lifetime.
My name is Sharon, and this is the boat ride. Strong cold wind slapping my skin, turning my cheeks to a blushy strawberry color. I stare off at the statue. No one besides me, no one besides her. Just the gray, smoky clouds above, darkening as we get closer to land. I am sure, in that one area where the sun is shining through. I let the breeze devour my eyes, so my eyes water and I cry. I tell myself it's not my fault, that it's just the wind. Glad that's the reason and what everyone sees. But it's not the truth. I blink and one tear runs down. Looking around, standing on this boat, with strangers and their own lovers, their own stories, alone on the edge, looking down into the water as I drift, slowly away, wondering if tears of other hopeless wanderers flow underneath, tears of emotions, tears of loneliness. Thank you.
Strong cold winds lapping my skin, turning my cheeks blushy strawberry colors. No one besides me, no one besides her.
I stare up at the statue,
Just the gray,
smoky clouds above.
darkening as we get closer to land. No one besides me, no one besides her.
peace. Sitting in a room, thinking about life. Do I deserve it? Am I worth it? Guess what? I'm quiet, secretly, I want to give up. I don't care anymore, pass me the cup. Styrofoam calling my name, telling me that it can numb the pain. These drugs keep calling me too, saying that just numb the pain, life ain't the same, stop playing so many games. I don't want to feel this pain, I don't want to feel the same. Life is just a messed up game, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this anymore, my heart is broke. My life ain't the same, I'm tired of playing all these games with girls. Wanted to end it all and take the world with me. I lost my soul, I lost my heart. I never want to be found, just sad. Dead looking like a clown to these girls when I just want one to be my world. Take a gun to my head, thinking it's gonna be over in a few. Don't let me go, I want to go back to the way it was. When I loved you, when I wanted you, but really do I deserve you? That's it.
Folks, we ask that people stay. We have one more song after this one, and then folks can head on to the next class. So thank you so much.
I'm sitting in my room thinking friends just keep calling my name too, saying see just from the pain that made you sing. Stop playing these games. Take a gun to my head, it's gonna be over in a few. Don't let me go. Don't let me go, let me go. My heart is broke.
Drug abuse is a medical problem, not a crime against society. American anti-drug policy is a means of social control, rooted in a racial prejudice. Bringing those of color within its stronghold, incarceration has become a self-sustaining force, predicted on economics, of course. Will justice ever prevail? Why demonize addictions, throwing addicts or users in jail? This economy thrives off drug money. You got judges getting high, cops sniffing coke, but get caught with a little weed. Minimum sentence are no joke. When people are distressed, they want to soothe that pain. Poor and suffering people's addiction. Fed through a machine like meat to make sausage. It's just bang, bang, bang. What is the answer? How can this end? When can we begin to help these people instead of minimum sentencing? That's it.
Do y'all like this sound better or this sound better? Okay. Clap if you like this one. Okay, clap if you like this one. Okay, thank you. What about this one? Piano. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Drug abuse is a medical problem, not a crime against society. A means of social control. American anti-drug policy, rooted in racial
say to the teachers and all of the students here at PVPA, thank you for hanging out as long as you have. It's been great to have this audience. Thank you so much. And I want to be sure, Matthew's on the end, Rahul is up and back. These gentlemen have held the space, the map space here at PVPA the last 4 or 5 years, and they are just out of this world. There's Rahul right there. And so thank you. And Frank, now really, has it been any better than Frank coming out in front on stage and wiggling? He was great. And thank you, Frank, for what you did during that too. So anyway, you guys are great. Thanks to everybody.